Greetings, salutations, what's good everybody, it's your boy Card, day 54 of the YouTube grind. Yesterday, I actually didn't upload a video, so yes, I will be doubling up this week for a brand new one. But today, I wanted to just go over some things that's been on my mind for the last, well, now I could think about it for the last week itself. Especially when I do like my full channel evaluation tomorrow. It seems that a lot of people are starting to like those videos. Now I can actually talk as somebody who took an unexpected break because life happens, right? So I was forced to move because our development is undergoing renovations and stuff like that. So it made me miss an entire day. It showed me how unprepared I am, personally when it comes to like, uploading videos. Sure, I was uploading like multiple videos across multiple channels since the beginning of the year, but yesterday was the first day I missed a complete day of no uploads. So it was a shock to the system, a good shock to the system. But it just lets you know that yes, life can happen. And one of my main resolutions for this year was to take breaks and not feel bad about it. So I didn't feel bad about taking the breaks at all. I felt that yeah, they were well needed and necessary. So I'm not beating myself up about it, and I don't think anybody should ever beat themselves up about it for taking a break. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't really care if you take a break or not, because your analytics can, yes, suffer for taking a break on YouTube. I know it's after saying all that performative stuff, doesn't feel so great when you when things don't kind of, I guess you say, go your way. So let's look at three channels I want to look at today. So one, the music channel. It's funny enough, the music channel, I've been talking about the channel for the longest, right? So I did upload a video today just to see, and I've been trying so many different genres, right? But it seems that I have a couple of clear winners when it comes to music reactions, and then the other ones that have to find their audience, as we keep testing videos. So the strategy of writing particular artists that like it just works out, okay? It's how this channel is built out. I have a game plan that I'm going to implement over the next 30 to 60 days with particular artists such as Otto, with other artists like Kylie Minogue. Because for instance, we have 14 videos about Otto. They've all gotten a lot of good viewership, and we're going to continue that. When it comes to Kylie Minogue, we think Kylie Minogue, especially because I know nothing about her discography. I didn't realize I spelled this wrong. I'm out here spelling her name wrong. But yeah, this is a good thing in real time to see. But yes, Kylie Minogue, shout out to Kylie Minogue, because she literally carried us to get to the other artists that we have started to have breakouts with. And we did about 33 videos of Kylie Minogue and more to come still. And it's been a consistent viewership basis whenever we did Kylie Minogue. Another artist that just started to blow up with us is Baby Metal, and that's because I saw the data from beforehand and I wanted to know. I mean, I would never do this long layoff between videos for like one group that just pops off ever again. Like if I look at October 21st and I see that, oh wow, Baby Metal got us 11,000 views, my dumbass was like, you know what, we'll come back to Baby Metal in a few months, right? Never again. Not gonna do that again. Could have possibly gotten monetized much faster on this music channel. Once again, it's a music channel, so that means Patreon is going to be the way to go. But yeah, I figure we have our game plan for the music channel. We're not gonna deviate too much from it. We're just now going to quadruple down on what works, and also try to take advantage of timing when new songs and music videos do come out for popular artists that might hit our audience circle. Our audience is pretty interesting on this music channel itself. When I think about the age demographics for it, being right now it says like the 24 to 34-year-olds, but if we look at the last like 90 days, that graph kinds of go down a little bit more. I noticed with artists like Kylie Minogue and even Otto, like we're starting to see, and ABBA, we'll see a lot of people within the 45 to 65-year-old range. So we're trying to upload more videos to fit that. I also noticed that Japan is starting to pop off because we're doing Otto, and we also did some music reactions from India. So that's another thing. That's why the United States is very low. Now this channel doesn't gain any money from YouTube, right? So even if we do YouTube shorts, I'm pretty sure we would want these things to still pop off, because at the end of the day, it's all about subscribers, and then possibly having subscribers be interested in our Patreon. and that's how this channel will make money in the future. Now let's talk about Drama Tensei, aka my faceless channel itself. So the main focus for this channel in the beginning was shorts. As you guys can see, I haven't uploaded in about 3 days. That'll change tomorrow, or in a few, either tomorrow or I want to say Tuesday, because we're approaching 60 full days of uploading content on this channel. And because 2 days was missed, I said, you know what, let me just see what will happen when we start back uploading now multiple videos a day, right? Also, the main thing is going to be long form content. Now with this channel, it also did teach me that yes, I need to assemble a team correctly for this channel, right? Because this channel has potential to be so much bigger than what it already is. And mind you, we are technically we're only really 2 months, 60 days into uploading content on the channel after the rebrand. And this channel started off at 1,300 subscribers, and as you guys can see, we're at 62. We'll be passing 5K within the matter of days of gaining 5K subscribers in 60 days, right? Sure, it's not the best numbers when you look at other YouTubers that have been getting like hundreds of thousands of subscribers in like 30 days and whatnot, but for me it's a great sign of things to come, because in this field that I feel so confidently about when it comes to Asian dramas, I feel like the business model that can be achieved for this will work. Right now, I've consistently also showed the competitors in the field itself, where we look at K-Drama Recap. K-Drama Recap has, they're still pretty new to the field in terms of doing recap videos, only 79 videos, but they're making, like 15 grand a month or so through their long form content. And this is what I kind of want to transform, Drama Tensei into, the Faceless channel, into doing more of the long form content and picking better dramas to do them for, or even if they're like the most popular ones that came on as well, I still want to do those things. Funny enough, a lot of the stuff that, even though they say K-Drama Recap, a lot of the stuff are actually Chinese dramas as well. So it's just funny. It's just funny how it works out. But I know it's a field that has sustainability over the next few years. I have an exit strategy for the channel as well, because maybe down the line it might be better in other capable hands. I know myself, I don't want to focus all my energy on, say, this particular channel, because eventually I want to get a channel manager and editors, assemble a team that can pretty much handle the day-to-day, and I'm fine taking a revenue split afterwards. Like, I'll work on getting all like the brand deals and sponsorships and all that other good stuff, but in the next a few areas, there's other channels I want to start building up, right? But I'm building this up in public, and I'm showing you guys the data until all the stuff gets locked behind NDAs in the future. So it's great to see how these things work out as we build out the business empire. But what I will say is my hope for the future, because I know what this channel has potential to be, we can be up there with the Blossom dramas that have 3.55 million subscribers. There's Blossom Drama. I've been following their growth for a while. I mean, they're doing these very, very short videos. They haven't uploaded a video in about 3 weeks long form wise, because it looks like there seems to be only focused on shorts. But there's also another channel that's also from India, also called It's Blue Drama. And when we covered It's Blue Drama about last month, they were at 2 point something million subscribers. They have now lapped Blossom Drama in the last, I want to say, 60 days or so. If we look at their stats, in the last 80 days, they gained 800,000 subscribers, right? That's not the really impressive thing. It's what happened in the last 3 months, right? So 1.7 million subscribers in 3 months from 82 videos and a total of 770 million views. Sure, India is where this channel is, where the channel is from, right? So they're going to get paid a lot in India for RPM wise, or they might get paid much lower compared to other channels, right? But I believe if we unveil the channel revenue and the analytics, we'll see what Next Level says they're making. All right, so Next Level says they're making around $40,000 a month, and I'm pretty sure that's not based on, okay, I should say based on the RPM of long form content, and they're also based this off shorts. And this is also, we don't know if they have like a music sponsorship or anything like that. But 394 million views is a lot of views, folks. And you can only imagine if they also have a music sponsorship behind this, right? So once again, I know there's a lot of other people who have started to make like Asian drama channels. and they're looking at Blue Drama, they're looking at my channel, they're trying to be like, can a channel like this actually be monetized and whatnot? Sure. Is it a field that people can get into? Sure. You know, like I said, if other people get into the field, that's fine. There's something else that I'm going to be doing in this field itself, and that's making a personal brand. You know, um, the one thing I've seen in this field itself, and this is just me being out there, like, and just explain why I'm going to do something, right? When I look at the K-drama field itself, and I look at K-drama recap, right? Now, this is where a lot of the bread and butter is going to be made, because you look at the volume, so it's at 74. You look at the competition, it's medium. I were to tell you that the volume has always been there, but the competition that's at medium was in, you know, this green section. I think by the end of this year, this medium is going to start to have even more competition, because eventually, you know, more people might find my videos. More people might just get into the field itself because they want to be, if they want to have like that first, I was gonna say first responder, but they would like want to be one of the very first channels that start to really try to monopolize the field itself. You still have to deal with copyrighted content. Is it as good as anime reactions? Yes and no. You know, and or should say anime recaps? Yes and no, because I mean, look at it. The volume searching for anime recap is at an all-time high at 95. But the competition is also very, very high. If I were to tell you this 2 years ago, the competition was like around in the green section, you would be like, oh man, you probably missed an opportunity. There's still opportunity to grow in these fields and become a dominating force, right? You know, you might be just through faceless content, right? So that's what I know can work out. If you're talking about, all right, well, recaps, that's gonna take some money, that's gonna take some time and some scripts and a dedicated team. Yeah, sure. As a personality brand, you know, if a personal brand, you're in this space, well, maybe reactions might be what you want to do, right? Because I mean, reaction is the same search volume as, you know, recaps, but it seems the competition is much higher. And I've seen, of course, your boy Rock Lee before, because they do anime reactions, but I've also seen this guy before as well. As I believe his name is Dewix or DXXXT, and I believe they don't do enough shorts reactions, but then again, this is the funnel to get people over to their Patreon. So I pulled up their Patreon so you guys can see beforehand. DXWXT. So this is their, pretty much this is their personal brand, right? They have 11,000 members. Now, what I'm about to show you, even though they have 11,000 members, it's how many people are actually paid, right? So from 11,000 members, they have 588 members that are paid. So, you know, that means with 588 members, if you go to their home, the majority of them might be in the K-pop bundle, which is at $5 a month. But you would like to believe that most people are joining for that $10 tier itself, right? So if you could get some people in the $10 tier and it's 588, and you want to assume that 90% are going to be there, let's just say 500 people are in the $10 tier, you know, then that's $5,000 a month, right? Just on Patreon alone, because you can't monetize any of the K-pop reactions that he does on his channel, for the most part, but you can monetize the K-drama reactions because they don't get blocked. Like, K-drama reactions fall into either getting blocked or you're able to post them just like anime reactions, right? I've showed you guys in past videos how to make money off of reaction content in general, and just having filters and stuff like that. So as a personal brand, this is something that can definitely work out. And, you know, being that he has a large channel too, if I were to go to, let's see, where is it at here? If I were to go to his channel here, and we go here, so he does have a large channel of 365,000, right? And it's just now converting those people over to the side of, you know, the Patreon. I wonder if Next Level will show us what his stats are in terms of like how much viewership he's gonna get in a month. It says he got 5 million views, but I wonder what the RPM / channel revenue would be. And once again, these stats aren't the most accurate when it comes to music reaction channels, especially. But that's why we also have the Mr. Beast app. So it says here that long form wise, he's still gaining like revenue of 4.6K in channel revenue, with that also making 4K, off of the views itself. And the RPM is like $1.47, right? So if you're looking at a lot of the videos are like music reactions and stuff like that, so most of them may not be monetized, but he also does post a lot of shorts as well. So, once again, the main cream of the crop is getting the people over to Patreon, right? Now, I've already showed you guys in the past with a music channel, Kesson Han, that does reactions, and what they have on their Patreon, which has 21,000 members, and from 21,000 members, they have 2,900, paid members, which means we're looking at almost $20,000 a month, from this type of content. So going back to the original point, where I mean, like, I think a personal brand in the K drama field or the Asian drama field will bode well, because if I stick to K dramas and I see that K dramas are doing really, really well, then I can try, Thai dramas, then Thai dramas. I can then try Indonesian dramas. I can try, old school kung fu movies, which basically my data from Drama Tensei has given me that may work. I already watch K dramas as it is, so there's no issue with me throwing up all these dramas on a Patreon for, actual reactions as well. I've already done K-pop channels in the past. I had a whole channel that was dedicated to K-pop. At the peak of me doing K-pop content, I had this channel here, and this is it's unlisted now because I've already rebranded the channel away from K-pop content. I apologize for the loud music, but yeah, like, I had a company that I made called Soul Wave, and here's, we interviewed the K-pop girl group Rania. And I've also, done concerts, done, conventions where I would go to conventions, speak, do panels and all this stuff. So I've done this entire press runs slash, I guess you could say K-pop influencer or whatever you want to call it back in the days. Still have a lot of friends in the field that are still making content to this day. But that phase is not even a phase itself. It's just like, I was always business minded, even when I was coming to it. So I helped a lot of my friends back then. But now we're doing something for ourselves a little bit more. So going into the brand of K-dramas, like, back then there was this company called Drama Fever, and I worked with this company during its heyday, especially when they had a YouTube channel. And we helped get that YouTube channel to over 1 million subscribers. That was just a combination of what they did by monopolizing their clips and their licenses over owning multiple different types of, dramas. And then working with me and other YouTubers, we had this like little series called K Trend. And I got to like host at the Drama Fever Awards. I got to meet the actual, the person that's on the profile pic of Drama Tensei is Park Shin Hye. And we got to meet Park Shin Hye. I got to host an award show for her, so it's like, I know this field very, very well when it comes to K dramas. And when I look at what field I'm going to get into, like, sure, I can. There's multiple content I can make within the field, so I can have like videos every single day. So the next big project that I'm working on right now is one of the next big projects is this personal brand, K drama channel. So I'll be building that over the course of the next, 2 months while I'm in this new apartment that's, getting, well, like I said, because my little apartment's getting renovated. So that's something that I will be working on religiously. The only question I have is, do I do it from the ground up, or do I rebrand another channel? Part of me wants to just rebrand, but another part of me says, you know what? Let's do it from the very beginning. Let's do it as a brand new channel and try to establish a brand new audience and see what we can actually do in like 60 days between now and the time where I have to move back. So that's possibly like my big challenge that I'm going to tackle over the next couple of days. And this is all stemming from the data that I got with Drama Tensei. This is my last video that I posted from my phone a few days ago. But, once again, like, Drama Tensei has given me a lot of data to work with. And I feel confident that, a personal brand channel can work out. It's just a matter of picking the best topics, making sure you have good thumbnails, and pretty much going from there. I've seen what long form content can do. And I think that's going to be the next step that we're going to be working on. For me, it would be better than the other channel I was about to do in terms of where my interest is at, like, where I'm just going to be nonstop yapping. I'm gonna be yapping. Hell, I'm gonna be yapping about these movies. So that's one of the next big projects. Like I said, I have a lot of things on my plate at the moment, and one of the goals is to get as much channels automated as possible. And this is going to be one of those channels to get automated, especially because the next goal, the main goal for this channel is to get monetized. So we are within that 90-day range, so we got pretty much 30 days left to get this channel monetized. So that's why we'll be going hard with the uploads in order to get to that views goal, at least the first apron of the views goal. But if you don't get the views goal, well, that's why we're trying to like re-engineer to get the watch hours, because if we look at it, we are just off the 3 million, so we got 500,000 to go. But right here we're kind of struggling right now, where we got to get to like 3,000 and then eventually 5,000, 4,000 watch hours. So that means a lot more long form content and a lot more things to try to get out there in the algorithm. So that's going to be it for this video. I'm not sure how long it's going to take this Wi-Fi to upload, so I don't want to make this any longer than it needs to be. Hopefully you guys found this video insightful, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another video where we actually go through our weekly updates to see how things have shaken out for this tough week 8. Oof. Oh man. With that said, folks, have a good night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Doses.